The morning sky is a canvas of soft pink and golden light, and for a brief moment the world feels hushed, as if creation itself is holding its breath. It's in these sacred moments, at the edge of dawn, that our hearts long for something beyond ourselves. We long for peace that isn't shaken by yesterday's pain or tomorrow's uncertainty. Dear friend, as you watch this sunrise or picture it in your mind, remember this truth: every sunrise is a promise. The God who painted today's sky is the same God who kept you through the night. His mercies are new this morning, and His love for you has not diminished with time or distance. Maybe yesterday left you weary, burdens heavy, prayers unanswered, tears hidden behind a practiced smile. Or maybe you woke today with a quiet hope stirring inside you, believing that something beautiful can still rise from what feels broken. Wherever you find yourself, this prayer is for you. Let's pause. Let the rush of schedules, worries, and tasks wait for just a little while. Take a deep breath. Picture the sunlight spilling across fields, rooftops, or city streets. In this breath and in this light, God is reaching for you. He knows every longing you carry, every wound you try to hide, every joy you're afraid to claim. This video isn't just a collection of words. It's a journey, a prayer whispered at sunrise, an invitation to let God's peace seep into every corner of your soul. Together, we will lift our hearts and voices, asking Him to bless this day with His calming presence. So, as the sun climbs higher and the world wakes up, join me. Let's invite the Creator of light and life to bless this sunrise with His peace, a peace that surpasses understanding, that calms storms, that heals broken hearts, and that carries us through whatever this day may hold. The first quiet breaths of morning are sacred. Before the noise of the world invades, before the messages and the tasks and the headlines, there is this tender space where you and God can meet without distraction. In this space, I invite you to imagine the horizon glowing, a gentle line of gold stretching across the sky. The sun has not yet fully risen, but its promise is undeniable. And in that promise is a reflection of God's faithfulness, a reminder that even after the longest night, light returns. Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. As your light begins to touch the earth, let it also touch the places in our hearts that feel dim or forgotten. There are wounds we have carried silently, disappointments we have tried to bury, fears we have whispered only to the dark. But now, as the first light breaks, we bring these hidden things to you. We surrender them into your hands, trusting that what is placed in your care is never lost but transformed. Take a deep breath, friend. As you inhale, imagine the crisp morning air filling your lungs. As you exhale, release the heaviness of yesterday. Let it go. The sunrise doesn't hold on to the darkness. It simply rises, steady and sure. So too can your soul rise with God's help. The Psalms remind us, weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. Even if the night felt endless, even if tears blurred your vision, God has not abandoned you. His peace is not a distant dream. It is present, as close as the breath you just took. Sometimes we wake with 1,000 worries. The job that feels unstable, the relationship that seems frayed, the diagnosis that has left us trembling. In these early hours, it's easy for anxiety to creep in. But here, right now, let's invite God to step between us and our fears. Picture His hand on your shoulder, steady and warm. Picture Him whispering, "I am here. You are not alone." Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. Wash over our restless thoughts. Quiet the storms within. Let your light seep into the cracks of our brokenness and bring healing where we thought healing was impossible. If you're watching the dawn outside your window, let the colors remind you, God's palette includes new beginnings. If you're listening in a darkened room before the day begins, let these words be the soft light that reaches you even now. The same power that spins the earth toward the sun spins your life toward hope. As the day awakens, open your palms to heaven. Release yesterday's regrets. Release tomorrow's worries. Receive today as a gift, a day blessed by the Creator who never tires of renewing His world or His children. He has chosen to wake you up today, to breathe life into your lungs, to show you another sunrise. That is no small miracle. Blessed sunrise, blessed soul. Step into this light and carry His peace with you. The sun now rises higher, its rays spreading across rooftops, fields, and hillsides. Shadows begin to retreat, and the world feels a little warmer, a little more alive. In this growing light, let's turn our hearts toward surrender. Because peace, true peace, does not come from controlling every detail of life. It comes from placing every detail in God's hands. Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. We come before you carrying the weight of our worries. Some of them are small, nagging anxieties that hum quietly in the background of our minds. Others feel enormous. Broken relationships, uncertain futures, financial burdens, or health battles that steal our sleep. This morning, we choose to unclench our fists. We choose to lay these concerns at your feet, trusting you to hold what we cannot. Take another deep breath, friend. Let your lungs fill with this fresh morning air, and as you exhale, imagine your worries leaving with your breath. Picture them rising like mist in the sunlight, dissipating under the warmth of God's care. It may not erase every problem, but it reminds your soul that you are not meant to carry this alone. The prophet Isaiah wrote, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." Perfect peace isn't the absence of challenges, it's the presence of trust. Trust is a choice we renew daily. It's whispering to God, even through trembling lips, "I don't see the whole path, but I trust the one who does." Perhaps you feel fragile this morning. Maybe last night's tears are still fresh on your cheeks. Or maybe you woke with a knot in your stomach, dreading a conversation or decision. Right now, you don't have to be strong. You don't have to have it all together. You only have to open your heart to the one who holds the universe. Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. Wrap us in your presence when fear tries to take hold. Calm our minds when the unknown feels overwhelming. Teach us to trust you like the birds trust the morning sky, unafraid that the sun will rise. Let the light spilling over the earth be a symbol for your soul. Darkness is temporary. Night always gives way to dawn. Your situation, no matter how impossible it feels, is not outside of God's ability to redeem. He has turned despair into joy before. He will do it again. As you move into this day, hold this prayer close. Lord, I surrender my worries to you. Fill me with your peace and guide my steps with your wisdom. Repeat it as often as you need. Whisper it in traffic, in a meeting, while washing dishes, or waiting for news. Each time, you are handing the burden back to Him, reminding your heart who is truly in control. The sun is higher now, and the world grows bright. Let your soul grow bright too, not because everything is solved, but because you are held by the one who loves you completely. Trust Him to make something beautiful of this day. The morning has fully awakened now. Sunlight pours through windows, dances across leaves, and settles warmly on your skin. In this brightness, we discover a new truth. God's presence is not just a distant hope. It is here, vibrant and alive, offering strength and joy for the hours ahead. Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. As the day stretches before us, we ask for the kind of strength that doesn't merely help us survive but allows us to thrive. We ask for joy that isn't dependent on circumstances but springs from the deep well of your love. Even when clouds gather or unexpected trials come, your light can pierce through, reminding us that joy is still possible, still ours to claim. Think of how sunlight filters through the branches of a tree. The branches may be gnarled or broken, yet the light still finds its way through. In the same way, even in seasons of brokenness, God's joy finds a path into our hearts. This joy doesn't deny our pain. It coexists with it, whispering that pain will not have the final word. You might be stepping into a day filled with responsibilities. Maybe there's a meeting at work that has been causing you stress. Maybe there's a family situation that weighs on your mind. Or perhaps today holds a celebration or a long-awaited moment of happiness. Whatever it brings, you are not walking through it alone. God goes before you, walks beside you, and strengthens you with every step. Psalm 16 says, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy." Notice that it doesn't promise a path free of challenges. It promises fullness of joy in His presence. That joy is not a fleeting burst of happiness. It is a steady flame, a quiet confidence that no matter what happens today, God is with you. Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. Infuse our hearts with your joy so that even when the world feels heavy, we carry lightness within us. Let our smiles be genuine, not because everything is perfect, but because you are faithful. Let our words be kind and our actions gentle, reflecting the love you pour into us. Take a moment now to close your eyes and remember a time God has carried you through before, a time you thought you couldn't go on, but somehow you did. That same God is here now. That same faithfulness is woven into today. If He carried you then, He will carry you now. Joy is not always loud. Sometimes it is a quiet heartbeat beneath the noise. Sometimes it is the strength to stand when you'd rather sit. Sometimes it is the soft glow of sunrise reminding you that even in a complicated world, beauty remains. As you step further into this day, carry joy like a lantern. Let it light your path, even in uncertain places. Share it freely, for joy multiplies when given away. Smile at the stranger, speak encouragement to the weary, offer forgiveness where bitterness has lingered too long. These small acts turn ordinary days into sacred spaces where God's light shines. Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. Thank you for the gift of joy that cannot be taken away. Thank you for strength renewed with every breath, for mercies new every morning, and for your presence that makes every sunrise holy. The sun now stands high, casting clear light on every corner of the world. What was hidden in the shadows of dawn is now visible, and with that clarity comes a reminder: God's peace is not just for the stillness of early morning but for every moment that follows. As you walk through this day, His presence walks with you, steady and sure. Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. As we step into the noise, the traffic, the conversations, and the responsibilities waiting for us, help us to keep our hearts tuned to you. The world can be a loud place, filled with opinions, demands, and distractions. It's easy for worry to return, for frustration to take hold, for old fears to reappear. But in this moment, we choose to anchor ourselves in faith. Faith is like the light of the sun. It does not waver because of clouds. Clouds may obscure the light for a while, but the sun remains unchanged. So too with God's promises. They are unshaken by our circumstances. Even when doubt creeps in or life seems unfair, His love does not falter. Perhaps you are heading into a conversation you've been dreading, or facing a decision that feels impossible. Maybe your heart still carries wounds from the past or anxiety about the future. Walk into those places with the quiet assurance that you are not alone. Whisper under your breath, "God, go before me." Let those 4 words become your steady heartbeat throughout the day. Take a pause now, even as you read these words. Imagine the light of this sunrise wrapping itself around your shoulders like a shawl. Feel the warmth of God's peace settling over you. That peace isn't fragile, it doesn't break under pressure. It's the same peace that calmed storms on the Sea of Galilee, the same peace that held Jesus steady when the world rejected Him. Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace. When our patience is tested, give us grace. When our hearts grow weary, renew our strength. When we are tempted to despair, remind us of your steadfast love. May our actions today be guided by kindness, our words be soaked in compassion, and our decisions be grounded in wisdom. Faith is not always loud or dramatic. Often it is a quiet choice, repeated again and again, to trust God even when life does not make sense. It's choosing to speak gently when anger seems easier, to forgive when bitterness feels justified. to hope when disappointment has become familiar. Each small choice becomes a prayer in action, a way of saying, Lord, I believe you are at work even now. As afternoon draws closer, the sun's light grows stronger. So too can your faith grow stronger through each passing hour. Remember that even the smallest gestures, a soft word to a friend, a moment of patience with a child, a whispered prayer for a stranger, can carry God's love into the world. Bless this day, Lord, and bless each heart reading these words. Keep us aware of your presence, even in ordinary tasks. Let us find you in the laughter around a lunch table, in the quiet of a solitary moment, in the challenges that test our character. Let your peace accompany us like the sun overhead, constant, life-giving, and unending. As the sun begins its slow descent, the golden rays soften, painting the world in warm amber and rose. The same sunrise that greeted you this morning has carried you through the day, and now, in its fading light, there is an invitation to pause, to breathe, and to give thanks. Gratitude is the bridge between what has been and what is still to come. It is the quiet recognition that even in the midst of struggle, God has been faithful. Dear Lord, bless this sunset with your peace, just as you blessed the sunrise. Thank you for guiding us through today. Thank you for the moments of joy, both big and small, that reminded us of your presence. Thank you for the challenges, too, for even in our trials you shape our hearts, deepen our compassion, and teach us to trust. Take a deep breath and let the memories of today rise in your mind. Perhaps there were unexpected blessings. A kind word from a stranger, a moment of laughter shared, a small success that felt like a victory. Hold those memories gently. Whisper your gratitude for them. And for the parts of the day that were hard, the conversations that left you unsettled, the worries that crept in, offer them back to God. You don't have to hold them through the night. Lay them at His feet and allow Him to work in ways you cannot yet see. As evening shadows lengthen, remember that God's peace is not confined to certain hours. The same presence that filled the morning air is here in the quiet twilight. His love has not wavered. His hand has not withdrawn. In every heartbeat and every breath, He remains faithful. Dear Lord, bless this night with your peace. Prepare our hearts to rest, to trust you with the things unfinished, and to awaken tomorrow with renewed strength. Remind us that even when we close our eyes, you do not sleep. You watch over us, you protect us, you love us with an everlasting love. As stars prick the darkening sky, let them be tiny reminders of your promises, countless, bright, and steady. Let every flicker of light remind us that hope remains. Let tonight be a gentle prelude to tomorrow's sunrise, a promise that no darkness lasts forever. And now, as you prepare to end your day, whisper this prayer. Lord, thank you for blessing this sunrise with your peace, for walking with me through the hours, and for filling this night with your steadfast love. I place all my tomorrows in your hands. Another sunrise will come. Another day will dawn. But for this moment, right here, take comfort in knowing that God has been with you from the first light to the last. His peace is not fleeting. It is a river that flows steadily, even when the landscape of life changes. The world may sometimes feel uncertain. News cycles may bring worry, and personal struggles may weigh heavily. Yet every sunrise offers a new reminder: the Creator of the universe has not abandoned you. He is still painting beauty across the sky, still whispering hope into your soul, still blessing each moment with opportunities for grace. Dear Lord, bless every sunrise we will ever see with your peace. When our hearts are restless, anchor us in your love. When our steps falter, guide us back to your path. When we are tempted to despair, flood our spirits with the memory of your light breaking through the darkness. As you close this video, let gratitude fill your heart. Thank God for the simple gift of breath, for the strength to face another day, for the people who walk beside you, and for His unchanging presence. Whatever waits tomorrow, whether joy or sorrow, clarity or confusion, know this: you will not face it alone. The same God who blessed today's sunrise will bless the next. Let your final thoughts tonight be prayers of trust. Release the burdens you've been holding. Surrender the unanswered questions. Choose to rest in His care, knowing that even when you are still, He is at work. His love is constant, His mercy unending, His peace a gift that cannot be taken away. As the night wraps around you and the stars take their place, remember, you are loved beyond measure. You are held by a faithful God. And tomorrow, when the light breaks again on the horizon, may you awaken with renewed hope, ready to whisper once more, "Dear Lord, bless this sunrise with your peace."